right, we're here with UFC heavyweight Derrick the Black Beast Lewis. What's up, D? How you been?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
Doing good, man. How you living during this pandemic that we're in?
It's weird, man, because I'm always watching some type of apocalypse type of movies and stuff like that, and it's crazy that right now I'm living through it right now. The only thing we missing is just zombies walking around.
Yeah. All right. Are you kind of obeying what needs to be happening, which is, the social distance, stay at home, or you've been getting out there, sneaking away?
Yeah, I've been obeying for the most part, but whenever I do go out, I'm playing a little golf. That's about it.
Okay. I saw that. I saw that on social media. And how into it are you? I mean, are you just trying to like rub elbows with some people so they can write you some checks, or you actually fall in love with the game?
I love the game now. It's a fun game. It's a lot of patience in it, but it's real fun. You know.
Mhm. How do you contain yourself from just trying to crush it? By the way, I mean, I imagine that if we're playing baseball, you're trying to hit it over the fence. If you're trying any sport you're in, you're probably trying to like knock a ball, into another stratosphere. With golf, are you figuring out your finesse game and the power, or are you just crushing it every time?
It really depends on your club. You can still hit hard as you can with a pitcher wedge, and it probably still going to go like 50 yards. So it
Mhm.
all depends on your club. So it don't really matter.
What's the last score you had from the last time you golfed?
We really don't keep score. We just play teams and stuff like that, and just play for fun. It's really ain't keeping score. But yeah, I score a par every now and then.
Okay. All right. Now let's talk a little bit of mixed martial arts. Your last couple fights were wins. You got a win in 2020. If anything, the timing of your last win was great because now everything's shut down. So this would have been about the time that you probably would have been, chilling with the family and then awaiting maybe something in the summer. But at the same time, it seems like the sport is going to be unpredictable for the next few weeks or few months. And Dana White looks like he may want people to rise up to the occasion if necessary, if need be. That whether it's restrictions in just the U.S. or outside the U.S. or who knows what. Where do you stand in terms of competing? Do you want to get through this safely, or are you put me in, Coach? How do you feel?
Of course, I want to get through this safely. I can't be selfish and stuff like that, and go out there and get myself sick and harm my family and bring it back whatever I got and give it to my kids and stuff like that, or my loved ones. So I got to be not selfish enough and just wait and just see what the president has to say about everything, and just look up to the leaders and see what they got to say.
Have you even gotten any calls
No, I haven't.
from the UFC? Okay, all right. Well, for some reason, I thought you were going to be one of those guys that would be volunteering his services. I mean, you love to get paid, and you're one of the guys that doesn't have to like really manage his weight. I mean, I know that there is a cut involved, but it's not like the ones that really deplete themselves.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have to cut any weight anymore, so I'm feeling good. After this quarantine is over, I should be in the best shape, looking wise, in my career.
Can I shoot you straight?
What's up?
When we're on the phone on Junkie Radio, we can't see each other, but this time
Uh,
no one can see me. For real, are you under 265? Because you kind of tell us stuff, and then it turns out when embedded, we're kind of going through that. So I can't tell if you're, you know,
yeah, I'm on the 265 right now.
oh, nice. Well, that's great. I mean, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
What's that due to?
What's that?
What's that due to?
I can't even hear you. What you said
What's
again?
that, what does that do to like the fact that you can't get to, to sneak away to McDonald's or Popeyes or some of the other ones that get you from time to time? Like, are you just sitting at home eating great food, or did you change your diet, or what happened?
Really just training, just being active. It wasn't as active like I was, like I am now. So it just really just being active, just moving around instead of just sitting around and eating bad food and stuff like that. I still eat bad food, but I'm more active still.
Got it. All right. Derrick Lewis, UFC heavyweight. Goze, take it over.
Derek, so tell us day by day, what is your life like? I know you're consuming a lot of news about what's going on here in life. What about MMA? Are you keeping up with minute by minute the way we are? I know you're not maybe taking calls, but what would it take to put you on that list where you are a guy that would take a fight on short notice? Like, how much in MMA are you involved right now?
I'm not involved at all right now. I really haven't even been thinking about it. So, just really a bummer that football and baseball and basketball is not on right now, and soccer. That's what my main concerns are those sports. No, right now I'm not really worried about fighting. So we'll see. But if they give me a short notice fight, I'm willing to take it. But if not, I'm fine sitting out a couple of months.
If you take that fight, how different do you feel? Have you already gone through the thought process of what a training camp would be like under these types of conditions? How much would change for you?
I'm pretty sure it'd be kind of weird because the gym will be real empty. It wouldn't be a crowd of guys coming to help me and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure after all this is over with, everything's gonna be weird too because a lot of people still gonna be wearing masks, still gonna be wearing gloves, and not really want to shake people's hands afterwards. So it's gonna be weird anyway. So it's really everyone probably just gonna have to just make that transition into knowing that's how it's gonna be afterwards.
Now, this isn't your first time having to deal with tragedy on this level. You know, the things that have happened in Houston before, you were very instrumental in helping out your community. So you've been through stuff like this before. What works? What inspirational messages do you have out there for not just the people where you live, but just across the country and hell, even across the world?
It's like we really got to come together. Everyone has to come together. Everybody have to do their part into beating this thing. It's beatable. As some of the cases, some of the people that had the disease, you've seen them overcome it and beat the disease. So it's beatable, and so we all just have to come together and help each other. The supplies. Or the vitamins or whatever it is that a person needs to really be healthy and strong again.
Derek, right now we don't have very much MMA to even talk about. So what I want to do is forecast a little bit. A matchup that could happen in your division, Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier. We've seen it once before. If it happens again, how do you see it going down and how do you see it playing out?
Um, I say Stipe probably take it. Take it. It was a real close final round, whatever round that was that they had the last fight. I believe the third round. It was a real close fight. It was back and forth. It's entertaining, and I thought DC was going to pull it off, but he got caught, and so I believe Stipe probably still going to come in there and get the job done.
So, Derek, tell me about family game night and things like that. Like, what kind of stuff have you and the family been doing?
We really just been goofing around, making YouTube videos and stuff like that, and just playing weird, whatever kind of challenge that been out there for the last few months. We've been playing that and just having fun and just having a lot of quality family time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
in that regard, I mean, of course, the pandemic is not a blessing, but the fact that it's brought people together, like, I guess, have you and your family gotten closer, or have you guys always been a pretty tight group, or what?
No, it's we always been like that, but I was speaking for really like the other people, like really having a lot of family time as well. But if I'm not fighting, I'm always at home anyways, and I'm always spending time with my kids and my wife and stuff like that. Anyway, so it really, to me, my life haven't really changed.
Mm-hmm.
I've still been doing whatever I would have been doing if this stuff wasn't going on. So Texas is not that bad right now, like New York and California. So they still giving us a little room to move around and stuff like that. So it's really haven't really affected us in my household yet.
What'd you think of them fools down in Florida, the kids on spring break hitting them beaches, not paying attention?
Everyone knows Florida is probably the craziest city, town, or whatever in United States. So the craziest state. So we've been seeing crazy videos from them for years. So it's nothing new. We know Florida is crazy.
And I know you're originally from Louisiana. That state's actually been hit really hard. You still have a lot of friends and family there, and are they okay?
Yeah, so all my family is in New Orleans. So yeah, they all doing good so far.
Okay. And then, do you miss? You got a really nice whip. You miss driving it?
No, I still drive it every day.
Oh, so you are getting out. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. Texas is not as strict like it is in New Orleans, California, and New York.
hmm And for the time that we knew you, all the way from when it was LFC, now of course RFA and LFC merged and they're LFA now. But back even in those days and throughout the UFC, you've been very consistent saying, "Hey, I'm a prize fighter. I fight for money." Now that
Yeah.
you have money, is it everything you ever expected, or is there even one pitfall or downfall to being rich? I guess.
Um, I guess it's more money, more problems. It's so true. It's so
Really?
true. Yeah, because this really ain't you would expect it from your friends and stuff like that, but you wouldn't expect it from your own family. So,
Mhm.
I have all my family members that backstab me and stuff like that and just talk down on me, just trying to mistreat me and use me for all for the love of the money. So, it just that's the only downfall of it.
Did you have to lose people from your inner circle at all?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can't really speak on them because they all they want to do is just try to sue me every time I even bring the subject up about them.
Really?
Yeah, so it's some crazy stuff that happened like a year or two ago,
So,
and some stuff came up missing.
oh man,
Yeah,
trip out
That's
on that.
brutal.
So
I remember him bringing something up like that on the radio show.
his inner circle like is hanging on, and then he makes money and they try and take it, and then when he doesn't give it up, they're still tripping and suing. It's gotta suck, man.
yeah, it does, but I already knew it comes with that because, like Biggie said, more money, more problem.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go back to something you said earlier in the interview. You said it's kind of the apocalypse, just minus the zombies. Let's just say that part came to fruition. You got 4 other UFC fighters you can pick from to roll with you. Who's rolling?
Who's rolling? I'm gonna say who got good cardio. I'm gonna do Tony Ferguson. I do Khabib too because he'll wrestle the hell out of him. Who's the other two?
You're going to have to put one of them in the bed of the truck, right? Because they don't really get along too well.
um, Oliveira. Oliveira, he's good.
Charles Oliveira.
Yeah, him. Who's
Okay.
another guy? I guess we got to get a woman, huh? So I could do Amanda Nunes.
Nice.
Not a bad crew.
Yeah.
But I you didn't pick any other heavyweights, and I mean, I guess the downfalls, the cardio suffers a little bit, and those higher.
No, because I might wind up fighting him. Before the zombie get him, I'll probably get a piece of him.
That's funny, man. All right, now look, just forecast for me. Let's say this thing blows over in a month or two, whatever. What month do you think you'll be fighting again in 2020?
June. I'll be fighting in June in Austin, Texas. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you want to squeeze in since you've already had the one fight. If you can fight in June, you're going to shoot for 4 this year, or does 3 sound about?
That was my goal to shoot 4 fights this year before all this stuff happened. So we'll see if we can do 3. But what it's looking like right now, it don't look like it. So if I can get another one in, that'd be great. If not, that's fine.
And you still have the attitude that you don't worry about titles or anything. You just want an opponent.
Yes. Yeah, I don't really care about the title. Even though it's more money, but you know, it's just the headache that comes with being a champion and stuff like that. You know, all the media stuff and the attention it gets. You know, I'm not really in it for all of that, you know, because I'm really not a people's person. That's the reason why I say crazy stuff in my interviews. Like, I hate doing interviews and stuff like that. I just want people to get the hell away from me.
You're hoping when the interview's over, guys like us go, man, that was weird. We don't need to have him again.
Yeah, that's what I always expect.
The opposite. You make people laugh. So
much fun.
when we hang up, we go, yeah, we got to get that guy again.
Oh man, okay. So
your strategy's not working. I mean, think about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan walks up to you smiling and laughing. You haven't even said anything yet because you got a talent for that. Honestly, catching everybody off guard.
no, I'm just really being myself. You know, really don't care if people like me or not. You know, I really don't care.
And the Instagram game, tight as always. How much time are you dedicating to Instagram?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just entertainment.
Morning with the night,
you know?
see what's out there.
Nah, I don't be on it all day like that. You know, I really be playing video games. Really, right now I'm playing VR. I'm playing Half-Life. That just came out a few days ago. I'm playing that right now.
All right. And lastly, who makes you laugh on Instagram?
On Instagram, who makes me laugh? I guess you say Lil Boosie.
Who?
Lil Boosie. Yeah, he crazy. I'm pretty sure you'll see it soon. You talking about put your pussy lips on alive. You'll see it soon. It went viral.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Lil Boosie.
Yeah, it sounded French to me, so I was like, is that someone from his days in Louisiana? Or what
Yeah, he's from Louisiana.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, right now there's no fight to look forward to. You're chilling. You're doing great stuff with your family. You're golfing. But more than anything, you're trying to stay safe because of this pandemic. And is there anything you want to say to your fans out there in regards to this pandemic? And, a lot of young kids look up to you athletes.
Just if they bored, just look up my YouTube channel. Me, my kids, and I trying to put out some videos. My YouTube channel is called Houston_Beast. Houston_Beast.
Yeah. And remember, kids, wash your hands too.
Wash your hands and wash your ass.
All right, man. Listen, great catching up with you. I hope all's well with you and your family. Be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Hopefully, whenever your next fight comes up.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.